improve yourself. Level up every day, the power of continuous learning. Have you ever felt that gnawing sensation? That whisper in the back of your mind telling you there's more to learn, more to explore, more to become. That's the spark of self-education, the inner fire that drives us to reach beyond the known and delve into the vast, uncharted territories of knowledge and personal growth. This book is your guide to fanning those flames. It's an invitation to embark on a journey of continuous learning, where you are not just a passenger, but the captain of your own ship, charting a course through the exciting waters of self-discovery. Forget dusty textbooks and rigid classrooms. This is about igniting your curiosity, unleashing your potential, and becoming the architect of your own education. It's about learning how to learn, mastering the art of time bending, and hacking the learning process itself. So, are you ready to embark on this adventure? Let's turn the page and ignite your inner fire. We appreciate your support in helping us produce more content for you, so please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Chapter 1. Ignite your inner fire, embracing the journey of lifelong learning. Imagine yourself as an explorer, not of distant lands or uncharted seas, but of the boundless landscape of your own mind. This is the heart of self-education, a thrilling expedition where you're not just accumulating facts, but forging new pathways, expanding your horizons, and becoming the architect of your own evolution. It's a journey that transcends the traditional confines of classrooms and curricula, empowering you to take the reins of your learning and shape it to your unique passions and aspirations. Forget the rigid structures of formal education. This is about igniting your inner fire, that burning curiosity that drives you to explore, discover, and grow. Self-education is a rebellion against stagnation. It's a declaration that your learning journey doesn't end with a diploma or a degree. It's an ongoing process, a lifelong adventure that fuels personal growth, professional success, and a deeper understanding of the world around you. Why embark on this journey? Because in a world of constant change and relentless innovation, the ability to learn and adapt is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. Self-education equips you with the tools to navigate the complexities of the modern world, to thrive in your career, and to pursue your passions with confidence and purpose. But it's not just about practical skills and career advancement. Self-education is also a profound journey of self-discovery. It's about uncovering your hidden talents, exploring your deepest interests, and unlocking your full potential. It's about becoming a more well-rounded, informed, and engaged individual. The power of self-directed learning. Think of self-education as a personalized learning laboratory where you're the scientist, the experimenter, and the subject all rolled into one. You have the freedom to design your own experiments, explore your own hypotheses, and draw your own conclusions. Unlike the one-size-fits-all approach of traditional education, self-education allows you to tailor your learning experience to your individual needs and goals. Are you passionate about history? Dive deep into the annals of ancient civilizations. Does coding ignite your curiosity? Embark on a journey to master the language of computers. The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. This freedom comes with responsibility. You're no longer a passive recipient of information, but an active participant in the learning process. You decide what to learn, how to learn it, and when to learn it. This sense of ownership can be incredibly empowering, transforming learning from a chore into a joyful pursuit. Cultivating a growth mindset. One of the most powerful tools in your self-education arsenal is the cultivation of a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities are not fixed, but malleable, capable of expanding and evolving through dedication and effort. Imagine your brain as a muscle. Just as a weightlifter strengthens their muscles through consistent training, you can strengthen your mind through continuous learning and challenging experiences. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, persist through setbacks with renewed determination, and see effort as the pathway to mastery. A growth mindset fuels resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward. It fosters a love of learning, transforming challenges into exciting opportunities for growth. It's the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving your learning goals. Charting your course, the importance of goal setting. Every successful expedition begins with a map. In the realm of self-education, your goals are your compass, guiding you towards your desired destination. Without clear goals, your learning journey can become aimless, lacking direction and focus. Start by defining what you want to achieve. Do you want to learn a new language, master a musical instrument, or become an expert in a particular field? Be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This SMART framework will help you create goals that are not just dreams, but actionable steps towards your desired outcomes. Write down your goals, visualize them, and revisit them regularly. Break them down into smaller, more manageable milestones to track your progress and celebrate your achievements along the way. Your goals are not set in stone. Be flexible and adapt them as your interests and priorities evolve. Discipline, the bridge to success. Imagine a bridge spanning a chasm between your learning goals and their realization. That bridge is discipline. It's the unwavering commitment to your learning journey, the ability to prioritize your long-term aspirations over immediate gratification. Discipline is the engine that drives consistency, the key to transforming sporadic learning into a lifelong habit. It's about showing up for yourself, even when motivation wanes, and dedicating time to your learning, even when life gets busy. Cultivating discipline requires conscious effort and strategic planning. Establish a routine that incorporates dedicated learning time into your day. Create a distraction-free environment where you can focus without interruption. Leverage tools and resources that enhance your learning and keep you organized. But discipline is not about rigid adherence to a schedule. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you, adapting to life's inevitable curveballs, and staying committed to your learning journey, even when the path gets bumpy. By embracing the principles of self-directed learning, cultivating a growth mindset, setting clear goals, and practicing discipline, you'll ignite your inner fire and embark on a transformative journey of lifelong learning. This is your adventure, your expedition, your opportunity to become the best version of yourself. So take the reins, chart your course, and let the journey begin. Chapter 2. The Curiosity Code. Unlock the power of inquiry. Imagine your mind as a vast, uncharted territory, ripe for exploration. Curiosity is your compass, your guide through the dense jungles of knowledge and the hidden valleys of insight. It's the driving force that propels you forward, urging you to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the surface of the world around you. Curiosity is more than just a thirst for knowledge. It's an insatiable hunger to understand, to connect the dots, and to see the world in new and unexpected ways. It's the engine that drives innovation, fuels creativity, and unlocks your true potential as a learner. Without curiosity, learning becomes a mundane task, a chore to be completed rather than an adventure to be embraced. But with curiosity as your guide, learning transforms into an exciting expedition, a quest for knowledge that ignites your passion and expands your horizons. Feed your hunger for knowledge. Curiosity is a muscle that needs to be exercised, a flame that needs to be fanned. It requires constant nurturing and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Here's how you can feed your hunger for knowledge and keep your curiosity burning bright. Become a voracious reader. Don't limit yourself to the familiar. Venture beyond your usual genres and explore new authors, new perspectives, and new worlds of knowledge. Read books that challenge your assumptions, expand your understanding, and spark your imagination. Engage in thought-provoking conversations. Seek out conversations with people who hold different viewpoints, who challenge your thinking, and who inspire you to see the world from a new perspective. Engage in debates, ask questions, and listen actively. Embrace the unknown. Don't shy away from topics that seem unfamiliar or complex. Dive into the unknown with a sense of adventure, eager to uncover hidden gems of knowledge and expand your intellectual horizons. Cultivate a questioning mind. Challenge the status quo. Ask why and how relentlessly. Don't accept things at face value. Dig deeper, seek evidence, and form your own informed conclusions. Become an information detective. Develop a healthy skepticism towards information. Verify facts, research sources, and cross-reference data to ensure accuracy and avoid misinformation. The magic of inquisitive learning. When you learn with curiosity, information doesn't just sit passively in your mind, it comes alive, forming connections, sparking new ideas, and weaving itself into the fabric of your understanding. Curiosity enhances memory. When you're genuinely interested in a subject, your brain becomes more engaged, making it easier to retain and recall information. It's like the difference between memorizing a list of facts and listening to a captivating story. Curiosity also fuels deeper understanding. When you're driven by a desire to learn, you're more likely to delve beneath the surface, explore the nuances, and connect the dots between different concepts. This leads to a more profound and lasting comprehension of the subject matter. Furthermore, curiosity can help you overcome learning challenges. When faced with a difficult concept or a complex topic, curiosity can transform frustration into fascination. It can turn a seemingly insurmountable obstacle into an intriguing puzzle to be solved. Master the art of questioning. Questions are the keys that unlock the doors of knowledge. They are the tools that allow you to delve deeper, challenge assumptions, and explore new perspectives. Learn to ask insightful questions that go beyond the surface. Instead of simply asking what, challenge yourself to ask why and how. Explore the what-if scenarios and consider alternative viewpoints. Here are some powerful question starters to ignite your curiosity. Why is this important? How does this work? What are the implications of this? What are the different perspectives on this? What if things were different? How can I apply this to my life? By mastering the art of questioning, you'll transform yourself from a passive recipient of information into an active seeker of knowledge. Curiosity is a daily habit. Curiosity is not just a trait. It's a habit that can be cultivated and strengthened with consistent practice. Make curiosity a part of your daily routine, a lens through which you view the world. Here are some strategies to integrate curiosity into your everyday life. Start your day with a question. Begin each morning by asking yourself a question that you're eager to explore. This sets a curious tone for the day and primes your mind for learning. Transform downtime into learning time. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, use your breaks to read an article, listen to a podcast, or watch an educational video. Keep a curiosity journal. Jot down questions that arise throughout your day. Dedicate time each week to research and explore these questions, satisfying your thirst for knowledge. Embrace the beginner's mind. Approach new situations with a sense of openness and wonder, like a beginner eager to learn. This allows you to see things with fresh eyes and discover new perspectives. By making curiosity a cornerstone of your self-education journey, you'll transform learning from a passive activity into an engaging adventure. You'll develop a deeper understanding of the world around you, unlock your creative potential, and become a lifelong learner. So embrace your curiosity, ask questions fearlessly, and let your thirst for knowledge guide you on your path to self-discovery. Chapter 3. Time Mastery. Bend time to your will and achieve your learning goals. Time, that elusive and precious resource, often feels like our greatest adversary. It slips through our fingers like sand, leaving us wondering where it all went. But what if, instead of being a victim of time, you could become its master? What if you could bend time to your will, shaping it to accommodate your learning aspirations? This is the power of time mastery and self-education. It's not about cramming more tasks into your already overflowing schedule, but about optimizing every precious moment to maximize your learning potential. It's about transforming time from a relentless foe into a powerful ally on your journey of self-discovery. Think of time as a sculptor's clay, moldable and adaptable. With the right tools and techniques, you can shape your time to accommodate your learning goals. no matter how busy your life may seem. It's about making conscious choices, setting priorities, and designing a schedule that aligns with your learning aspirations. Prioritize like a pro. Not all learning activities are created equal. Some tasks will propel you forward with lightning speed, while others might leave you treading water. The key is to prioritize like a pro, focusing your energy on the activities that yield the greatest returns. Imagine you're an archer aiming for the bullseye. Prioritization is about identifying your target and focusing your arrows on the center, rather than scattering them haphazardly across the board. One effective technique is the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This principle suggests that roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify those high-yield activities, the ones that truly move the needle in your learning journey, and prioritize them ruthlessly. This might mean saying no to distractions, delegating less important tasks, or even restructuring your schedule to create dedicated learning time. It's about making conscious choices that align with your learning goals and propel you towards mastery. Unlock deep focus. In our hyper-connected world, distractions lurk around every corner. Emails, social media notifications, and the endless stream of information can easily derail your focus and fragment your attention. But deep focus, that state of intense concentration where you're fully immersed in the learning process, is essential for effective learning and retention. Think of your mind as a magnifying glass focusing sunlight. When your attention is scattered, the light is diffused, and its power is diminished. But when your focus is sharp and concentrated, the light converges into a powerful beam, capable of igniting knowledge and understanding. One technique to cultivate deep focus is time blocking. This involves scheduling dedicated blocks of time for specific learning activities, creating a structured framework for your day. During these blocks, eliminate all distractions, turn off notifications, and immerse yourself fully in the task at hand. Another powerful technique is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working in focused bursts of 25 minutes, followed by a short 5-minute break. This structured approach helps to maintain concentration, prevent burnout, and enhance productivity. Outsmart distractions. Distractions are the thieves of time and the enemies of focus. They lurk in the shadows, waiting to pounce on your attention and derail your learning progress. But with the right strategies, you can outsmart these distractions and reclaim your focus. Start by creating a distraction-free environment. Find a quiet space where you can learn without interruptions. Turn off your phone or put it on Do Not Disturb mode. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer and use website blockers to prevent yourself from wandering off into the depths of the internet. But distractions aren't just external, they can also arise from within. Your own thoughts, worries, and anxieties can easily hijack your attention and disrupt your focus. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can help you quiet the mental chatter and cultivate a state of calm concentration. Harness your peak performance. We all have natural rhythms, times of day when our energy levels peak and our minds are most alert. Identify your peak performance hours and schedule your most challenging learning tasks during these times. Are you a morning person, energized and focused at the crack of dawn? Or do you come alive in the evening, your creative juices flowing as the sun sets? Experiment with different schedules to discover your optimal learning times. Once you've identified your peak hours, protect them fiercely. Schedule your most demanding learning activities during these times and avoid scheduling meetings or other commitments that might drain your mental energy. By prioritizing like a pro, cultivating deep focus, outsmarting distractions, and harnessing your peak performance, you'll transform time from a relentless adversary into a powerful ally. You'll bend time to your will, shaping it to accommodate your learning aspirations and propel you towards mastery. So take control of your time, optimize every precious moment, and unlock your full learning potential. Chapter 4. Hacking the Learning Process. Innovative Strategies for Deeper Understanding. Imagine learning as a thrilling heist, a mission to infiltrate the vault of knowledge and claim its treasures. Traditional learning methods might equip you with the basic tools, but to truly crack the code, you need to become a master hacker, a learning ninja who can bypass conventional methods and unlock deeper levels of understanding. This chapter is your guide to hacking the learning process. We'll explore innovative strategies that go beyond passive absorption, transforming you from a spectator into an active participant in your own knowledge acquisition. Get ready to ditch the rote memorization and embrace techniques that make learning more engaging, effective, and downright fun. Learn by teaching. One of the most powerful hacks in the learning arsenal is the learn by teaching principle. It's a simple yet profound concept. The best way to truly understand something is to explain it to someone else. Think of it as a mental workout. When you teach, you're forced to organize your thoughts, clarify your understanding, and fill in any gaps in your knowledge. It's like taking your brain to the gym, strengthening your neural connections, and solidifying your grasp of the material. There are countless ways to put this principle into action. Form a study group with like-minded learners and take turns teaching each other different concepts. Create a tutorial or workshop on a topic you're passionate about. Even explaining a concept to an imaginary audience can be surprisingly effective. One particularly effective technique is the Feynman technique, named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. It involves breaking down a complex topic into simple terms, as if you were explaining it to a child. This forces you to identify any areas where your understanding is fuzzy and encourages you to revisit the material until you can explain it with clarity and conciseness. Dual coding. Engage both sides of your brain. Our brains are wired for both verbal and visual processing. Dual coding harnesses this duality, combining words and images to create a richer, more memorable learning experience. It's like adding an extra layer of encryption to your knowledge, making it more secure and accessible. Think of it as creating a mental movie. Instead of just reading about the solar system, imagine yourself soaring through space, witnessing the planets in their majestic orbits. Instead of just memorizing historical dates, visualize key events unfolding before your eyes. Incorporate diagrams, charts, and mind maps into your notes. Summarize complex information in infographics. Use visual metaphors and analogies to connect abstract concepts to concrete images. The more you engage both sides of your brain, the more deeply you'll embed the information into your memory. Spaced repetition, the memory multiplier. Our brains are forgetful creatures. Information that seems crystal clear today might fade into a hazy recollection tomorrow. But there's a powerful hack to combat this forgetfulness: spaced repetition. This technique involves revisiting information at increasing intervals, strengthening the neural pathways associated with that knowledge. It's like reinforcing a bridge, adding extra supports to ensure its stability and longevity. Use flashcards, digital tools like Anki or Quizlet, or even a simple schedule to implement spaced repetition. Review information shortly after learning it, then again a few days later, then a week later, and so on. Each review strengthens your recall and helps to transfer the information from short-term to long-term memory. Interleaved practice. Mix it up for mastery. Imagine training for a marathon by running the same route at the same pace every day. While you might improve your endurance, you'll miss out on the benefits of varied terrain and challenges. The same principle applies to learning. Interleaved practice involves mixing different subjects or practice types to enhance learning and problem-solving skills. It's like cross-training for your brain, challenging it to adapt and apply knowledge in different contexts. Instead of focusing on one subject for hours on end, switch between different topics. When practicing problems, mix different types together rather than focusing on one type at a time. This forces your brain to actively discriminate between different concepts and strengthens your ability to apply the right approach to each situation. Real-world application. Bring your learning to life. Knowledge without application is like a seed that never sprouts. To truly reap the rewards of your learning, you need to bring it to life, to plant it in the fertile soil of real-world scenarios. Think of it as a laboratory experiment. You've studied the theory. Now it's time to test your hypothesis in the real world. Apply your newfound knowledge to a project, a challenge, or a creative endeavor. This not only solidifies your understanding, but also reveals the practical implications of your learning. Engage in simulations, role-playing scenarios, or hands-on activities that require you to use your knowledge in a practical context. Start a blog, build a website, write a short story, or volunteer for a project that aligns with your learning goals. The more you apply your knowledge, the more deeply you'll understand it, and the more confident you'll become in your abilities. By embracing these innovative learning strategies, you'll transform yourself into a learning ninja, capable of hacking the learning process and unlocking deeper levels of understanding. You'll discover that learning is not just about acquiring information, but about actively engaging with it, applying it, and making it your own. So embrace the challenge, experiment with different techniques, and watch your knowledge blossom into a powerful force for personal and professional growth. Chapter 5: The EQ Edge: Harnessing Emotional Intelligence for Self-Education Success. Imagine embarking on a challenging mountain climb. You've got the best gear, the most detailed maps, and a burning desire to reach the summit. But there's one crucial element that will determine your success: your ability to manage the inevitable emotional roller coaster of the journey. This is where emotional intelligence EQ comes in, your secret weapon for navigating the ups and downs of self-education. It's about understanding and harnessing the power of your emotions, not just your intellect, to fuel your motivation, enhance your resilience, and unlock your full learning potential. EQ is like the internal compass guiding your learning expedition. It helps you navigate through frustration, overcome self-doubt, and maintain a positive outlook even when the terrain gets tough. It's about recognizing your emotional state, understanding its impact on your learning, and using that awareness to your advantage. Master your emotions, master your learning. Self-awareness is the bedrock of EQ. It's about tuning into your emotional landscape, recognizing the subtle shifts in your mood and understanding how they influence your learning process. Are you feeling excited and engaged? Frustrated and discouraged? Bored and restless? By becoming aware of your emotional state, you can start to understand its impact on your learning. Frustration might signal that you need to take a break or revisit a concept from a different angle. Boredom might indicate that it's time to switch subjects or try a new learning method. Self-regulation is the next step. It's about managing your emotions effectively, staying calm and focused even when faced with challenges. This might involve taking deep breaths, practicing mindfulness techniques, or simply stepping away from your studies for a few minutes to clear your head. Motivation, the driving force behind your learning journey, is also deeply intertwined with your emotions. By understanding what motivates you, whether it's a sense of accomplishment, a desire for knowledge, or a passion for a particular subject, you can tap into those emotions to fuel your learning and maintain momentum. Fuel your learning with passion. Passion is the rocket fuel that propels your learning journey to new heights. When you're passionate about a subject, learning becomes an exciting adventure, not a tedious chore. Think about the things that make your heart sing, the topics that ignite your curiosity and make you lose track of time. These are your passions, the keys to unlocking your intrinsic motivation. Align your learning objectives with your passions whenever possible. If you're fascinated by history, delve into the lives of historical figures or explore the intricacies of ancient civilizations. If you're passionate about music, learn to play an instrument or study the theory behind your favorite genres. When your learning is fueled by passion, you'll find yourself naturally more engaged, more focused, and more resilient in the face of challenges. Stress-proof your learning. Pain. Learning new and complex subjects can be a demanding endeavor. It's natural to experience moments of stress, anxiety, or even self-doubt. But by developing strategies to manage these emotions, you can stress-proof your learning and create a more positive and productive experience. Incorporate relaxation techniques into your routine. Practice deep breathing exercises, mindfulness meditation, or yoga to calm your mind and reduce stress levels. Take regular breaks from your studies to avoid burnout and recharge your mental batteries. Cultivate a positive inner dialogue. Replace negative self-talk with encouraging affirmations. Remind yourself of your past achievements and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Empathy, the learning multiplier. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, might seem like an unexpected tool in the self-education toolkit. But it plays a crucial role in enhancing your learning, especially when engaging with subjects that involve human experiences and interactions. By developing empathy, you can gain a deeper understanding of different perspectives, appreciate diverse viewpoints, and connect with the material on a more human level. Read widely, exposing yourself to literature, history, and narratives from different cultures and time periods. Engage in discussions with people from diverse backgrounds, listening actively to their experiences and perspectives. Empathy not only enriches your learning experience but also enhances your ability to collaborate with others, communicate effectively, and navigate the complexities of human relationships. Overcome learning barriers with EQ. Every learning journey has its obstacles. You might encounter difficult concepts, experience setbacks, or struggle with motivation. But with EQ as your guide, you can navigate these challenges with resilience and adaptability. Recognize your emotional triggers. What situations or topics tend to evoke negative emotions? By identifying these triggers, you can develop strategies to manage them effectively, whether it's taking a break, seeking support, or reframing your perspective. Cultivate adaptability. Be willing to adjust your learning strategies if they're not working. Experiment with different approaches, seek feedback, and be open to changing course if necessary. Remember that setbacks are inevitable. Don't let them derail your learning journey. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen your resilience. Chapter 6: Critical Thinking, the Art of Questioning Everything. Imagine yourself standing at a crossroads, bombarded with information from all directions. News headlines scream for your attention, social media feeds overflow with opinions, and experts offer conflicting advice. How do you navigate this maze of information and arrive at the truth? The answer lies in critical thinking, the art of questioning everything. It's the ability to analyze information objectively, evaluate evidence, and form your own informed judgments. It's about becoming a discerning detective of knowledge, separating fact from fiction, and uncovering the hidden assumptions that shape our understanding of the world. Critical thinking is the cornerstone of effective learning and decision-making. It empowers you to move beyond passive acceptance and delve into the heart of any issue, uncovering its complexities and forming your own well-reasoned conclusions. The Socratic Method: question your way to wisdom. One of the most powerful tools in the critical thinker's arsenal is the Socratic Method, named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates. It's a method of inquiry based on asking probing questions to stimulate critical thought and uncover deeper truths. Imagine yourself engaged in a lively debate with Socrates himself. He challenges your assumptions, probes your reasoning, and forces you to consider alternative perspectives. Through this process of questioning and dialogue, you arrive at a more nuanced and profound understanding of the topic at hand. Apply the Socratic Method to your own learning. When encountering new information, don't just accept it at face value. Challenge it with questions like, what is the evidence for this claim? Are there any alternative explanations? What are the underlying assumptions? What are the implications of this idea? By engaging in this self-questioning, you'll transform yourself from a passive recipient of information into an active participant in the knowledge creation process. Become an argument analyst. Arguments are the building blocks of critical thinking. They are the vehicles through which we present ideas, support claims, and persuade others. To become a critical thinker, you need to develop the skills to analyze arguments effectively. Start by identifying the core components of an argument: the claim, the evidence, and the reasoning. Is the claim clear and concise? Is the evidence relevant and credible? Does the reasoning logically connect the evidence to the claim? Be on the lookout for logical fallacies, flaws in reasoning that can weaken an argument. These fallacies can be subtle and deceptive, often disguised as sound logic. Learn to recognize common fallacies such as straw man arguments, which misrepresent the opponent's position, and ad hominem assaults, which target the individual rather than the point, and appeals to emotion, using emotion instead of logic to persuade. Cultivate a mindset of inquiry. Critical thinking is not just a set of skills, it's a mindset, a way of approaching the world with curiosity, skepticism, and a thirst for knowledge. It's about cultivating a healthy distrust of easy answers and a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. Embrace intellectual humility. Recognize that you don't have all the answers and be open to learning from others. Be willing to change your mind when presented with new evidence or compelling arguments. Cultivate a healthy skepticism. Don't blindly accept information, even from seemingly authoritative sources. Question motives, consider biases, and seek out diverse perspectives. Embrace intellectual humility. Intellectual humility is the recognition that our knowledge is always incomplete, and that we are susceptible to biases and errors in judgment. It's a powerful antidote to dogmatism and closed-mindedness. Acknowledge your own biases. We all have preconceived notions and personal experiences that shape our understanding of the world. By being aware of these biases, we can mitigate their influence on our thinking. Be open to corrections. Don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong. Embrace feedback as an opportunity to learn and grow. Reflective practice. The key to internalizing learning. Reflection is the bridge that connects learning to understanding. It's the process of stepping back from your experiences, analyzing them critically, and extracting valuable lessons. Think of it as a mental digestion process. Just as your body needs time to digest food, your mind needs time to digest information. Reflection allows you to assimilate new knowledge, connect it to your existing understanding, and internalize it for future use. Keep a reflective journal. Record your thoughts, insights, and questions as you learn. Periodically review your journal entries to identify patterns, track your progress, and gain a deeper understanding of your own learning process. Set aside dedicated time for reflection. Whether it's a few minutes at the end of each day or a longer period each week, create space in your schedule to reflect on your learning experiences. By mastering the art of questioning, analyzing arguments, cultivating a mindset of inquiry, embracing intellectual humility, and practicing reflection, you'll transform yourself into a critical thinker, capable of navigating the complexities of the information age with confidence and discernment. You'll become a more informed, more engaged, and more empowered learner, ready to tackle any challenge with a sharp mind and an open heart. Chapter 7. Life as your classroom. Integrating experiences into self-education. Imagine stepping outside the confines of traditional learning and venturing into the vibrant, bustling classroom of life itself. Every encounter, every challenge, every triumph becomes a lesson waiting to be learned, a piece of the puzzle that is your unique understanding of the world. This is the essence of integrating life experiences into your self-education journey. It's about recognizing that learning isn't confined to textbooks and lectures, but unfolds in the everyday moments, the unexpected detours, and the rich tapestry of human interaction. Life is a master teacher, offering a curriculum that's both dynamic and personalized. It throws curveballs, presents challenges, and provides opportunities for growth that no classroom could ever replicate. By embracing life as your classroom, you'll gain a deeper, more nuanced understanding of yourself and the world around you. Learn from every triumph and setback. Life is a series of peaks and valleys, triumphs and setbacks. Each experience, whether positive or negative, holds valuable lessons that can shape your understanding and guide your path. When you achieve a goal, take a moment to savor the victory, but don't stop there. Analyze your success. What strategies did you employ? What factors contributed to your achievement? Extract the key insights and apply them to future endeavors. Similarly, when you encounter setbacks, don't let them discourage you. Instead, view them as opportunities for growth. Analyze what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and use those lessons to refine your approach. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path towards it. Embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and emerge stronger and wiser. Embrace the power of diverse experiences. Just as a painter uses a variety of colors to create a masterpiece, life offers a diverse palette of experiences that enrich your understanding and broaden your perspectives. The more you embrace this diversity, the more vibrant and nuanced your learning becomes. Step outside your comfort zone. Try new activities, explore unfamiliar territories, and engage with people from different backgrounds. Each new experience adds a brushstroke to the canvas of your knowledge, creating a richer and more complete picture. Travel, if you can. Immerse yourself in different cultures, languages, and ways of life. Traveling is like stepping into a living textbook, offering first-hand lessons in history, geography, sociology, and human nature. Become a master observer. Cultivate the art of mindful observation. Pay attention to the details, the nuances, the subtle cues that often go unnoticed in the rush of everyday life. The world is a symphony of sights, sounds, smells, and sensations, waiting to be experienced and understood. Practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment, fully engaged with your surroundings. This heightened awareness allows you to glean insights from even the most mundane activities. Keep a journal to record your observations and reflections. Jot down your thoughts, feelings, and insights about the experiences you encounter. This practice not only helps you retain information but also deepens your understanding and encourages self-reflection. The art of interpersonal learning. Every interaction with another human being is a learning opportunity. Each conversation, each shared experience, each conflict and resolution offers valuable insights into human nature, communication, and relationships. Seek feedback from others. Ask friends, family, and colleagues for their honest perspectives on your strengths and weaknesses. This external feedback can provide valuable insights that you might not be aware of. Practice active listening. Listen not just to respond, but to truly understand the other person's perspective. This deepens your empathy, strengthens your relationships, and opens you up to new ways of thinking. From theory to practice. Knowledge without application is like a tree that bears no fruit. To truly reap the rewards of your learning, you need to translate theory into practice to apply your knowledge in real-world scenarios. Start a project that requires you to utilize your newfound skills. This could be anything from writing a blog post to building a website to volunteering for a community initiative. The act of applying your knowledge solidifies your understanding and reveals its practical implications. Teach others what you've learned. Sharing your knowledge not only benefits others but also reinforces your own understanding and helps you identify areas where you need further exploration. Resilience through experience. Life is full of challenges, obstacles that test our resolve and push us to our limits. But these challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities to build resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and emerge stronger. Develop coping strategies for dealing with stress and setbacks. This might involve exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy and relaxation. Embrace change as an inevitable part of life. Learn to adapt, to pivot, to find new paths when the old ones are blocked. This flexibility will serve you well in your learning journey and beyond. By embracing life as your classroom, you'll embark on a continuous learning adventure that extends far beyond the confines of traditional education. You'll develop a deeper understanding of yourself, the world around you, and the intricate connections that bind us all. So step outside, embrace the unexpected, and let life be your guide on the path to lifelong learning and personal growth. Chapter 8. Memory Mastery. Unlock your brain's potential. Imagine your memory as a vast, intricate palace filled with countless rooms, each holding a treasure trove of knowledge and experiences. But sometimes those rooms become cluttered, the pathways obscured, and the treasures hidden from view. This is where memory mastery comes in, the art of organizing, strengthening, and accessing the incredible storage capacity of your mind. This chapter is your guide to unlocking your brain's potential, transforming your memory from a leaky bucket into a steel trap. We'll explore powerful techniques that go beyond rote memorization, turning you into a memory maestro capable of effortlessly recalling information, retaining knowledge for the long haul, and accessing your mental vault with ease. The Memory Palace. Journey through your mind. Step into the realm of ancient memory techniques with the method of loci, also known as the Memory Palace. This powerful technique harnesses the power of visualization and spatial memory to create a mental map for storing and retrieving information. Imagine a familiar place, your childhood home, your favorite park, or even your daily commute. This is your memory palace, a mental landscape where you'll place the information you want to remember. Assign each piece of information to a specific location within your palace. The more vivid and unusual the association, the more memorable it will be. Need to remember a grocery list? Picture a loaf of bread balancing precariously on your doorstep, a carton of milk spilling onto your living room couch, and a bunch of bananas hanging from your bedroom chandelier. As you mentally walk through your palace, the associated images will trigger the recall of the information. It's like having a personalized mnemonic map, guiding you through the labyrinth of your memory. The peg system. Hang your memories on mental hooks. For information that needs to be recalled in a specific order, the peg system is your secret weapon. This technique involves creating a set of mental pegs, visual or auditory cues, that you can associate with the items you want to remember. Create your pegs using rhymes, numbers, or any other system that works for you. For example, 1 is a bun, 2 is a shoe, 3 is a tree, and so on. These pegs become your mental hooks, ready to hold onto your memories. Now associate each item on your list with a peg using a vivid mental image. Need to remember a sequence of historical events? Picture the signing of the Declaration of Independence taking place inside a giant hamburger bun, the American Revolution erupting from a shoe, and the Constitution being carved into the trunk of a tree. When you need to recall the information, simply walk through your pegs, and the associated images will trigger the memories in the correct order. Chunking and grouping. Organize your way to better recall. Our brains are wired to process information in chunks, not as isolated bits and pieces. Chunking is the art of grouping related information together, making it easier to remember and retrieve. Think of it like packing a suitcase. Instead of throwing everything in haphazardly, you organize your belongings into categories, clothes in one compartment, toiletries in another, and so on. This makes it easier to find what you need when you arrive at your destination. Apply the same principle to your learning. Group similar concepts together, create categories, and use visual aids like mind maps to organize information into meaningful chunks. This not only enhances memory but also deepens understanding by revealing the relationships between different pieces of information. Dual coding. See and remember. We've already explored the power of dual coding in Chapter 4, but it's worth revisiting in the context of memory mastery. By combining verbal and visual information, you create a double encoded memory, making it more robust and accessible. Imagine trying to remember a phone number. It's much easier to recall if you can visualize the numbers on a keypad or associate them with a familiar pattern. This is the power of dual coding. It harnesses the strengths of both your verbal and visual processing systems. Incorporate images, diagrams, and other visual elements into your learning materials. Create visual summaries of complex information. Use metaphors and analogies to connect abstract concepts to concrete images. The more you engage both sides of your brain, the more deeply you'll embed the information into your memory. Spaced repetition, the science of remembering. Our brains are naturally prone to forgetting, but spaced repetition, a technique based on the psychological spacing effect, can help you combat this forgetfulness and retain information for the long haul. The principle is simple. Revisit information at increasing intervals to strengthen the neural pathways associated with that knowledge. This repeated exposure reinforces the memory, making it more resistant to fading. Use flashcards, digital tools like Anki or Quizlet, or even a simple schedule to implement spaced repetition. Review information shortly after learning it, then again a few days later, then a week later, and so on. Each review strengthens your recall and helps to transfer the information from short-term to long-term memory. Teach to remember. One of the most effective ways to solidify your understanding and enhance your memory is to teach what you've learned to others. The act of explaining a concept, clarifying doubts, and answering questions forces you to engage with the material on a deeper level. Think of it as a mental workout. Teaching challenges you to organize your thoughts, fill in any gaps in your knowledge, and articulate your understanding in a clear and concise manner. This process not only strengthens your memory but also deepens your comprehension. You may find opportunities to share your knowledge with others. Give a presentation, teach a workshop, or simply explain a concept to a friend or family member. The act of teaching will not only benefit your audience but also solidify your own understanding and enhance your recall. By mastering these memory techniques, you'll transform yourself into a memory maestro, capable of effortlessly recalling information, retaining knowledge for the long haul, and accessing your mental vault with ease. You'll unlock your brain's potential, turning your memory into a powerful tool for learning growth and personal development. Chapter 9. Note-taking Nirvana, Strategies for Enhanced Learning. Imagine your notes not just as scribbles on a page, but as a meticulously crafted map guiding you through the intricate landscape of knowledge. This is the power of effective note-taking. It's not merely about recording information, but about actively engaging with it, organizing it, and transforming it into a powerful tool for learning and retention. This chapter is your passport to note-taking nirvana. We'll explore a variety of strategies that go beyond passively jotting down facts, turning you into a note-taking ninja capable of capturing key concepts, forging connections, and creating a personalized knowledge repository that fuels your learning journey. The Cornell Method Organized for Success. Imagine your notes as a well-structured building, with a solid foundation, supporting pillars, and a clear, organized layout. This is the essence of the Cornell Method, a note-taking system designed to facilitate both learning and review. Divide your page into 3 sections: a main note-taking area, a cue column, and a summary section. During a lecture or while reading, use the main area to capture key concepts, important details, and supporting examples. Keep your notes concise, focusing on the essence of the information. After the learning session, use the cue column to jot down key terms, questions, or prompts that relate to the main notes. This helps you actively engage with the material and identify areas that need further clarification. Finally, use the summary section to synthesize the main points, creating a concise overview of the key takeaways. This not only reinforces your understanding but also provides a valuable tool for future review. Mind mapping. Visualize your thoughts. If the Cornell Method is a structured building, mind mapping is a sprawling garden, where ideas branch out, intertwine, and blossom into a vibrant network of knowledge. This visual note-taking technique allows you to capture the interconnectedness of concepts, revealing the hidden relationships between different pieces of information. Start with a central topic, placing it in the middle of your page. From this central hub, branch out to related subtopics, using keywords, images, and colors to represent different ideas. As you delve deeper into the subject, add more branches, creating a visual representation of the intricate web of knowledge. Mind maps are not just aesthetically pleasing, They also engage your brain's natural affinity for visual processing. This enhances memory, improves comprehension, and encourages creative thinking by allowing you to see the bigger picture and explore connections that might otherwise go unnoticed. The outlining method, structure for clarity for information that follows a clear, hierarchical structure. The outlining method is your go-to tool. It's like creating a detailed blueprint, organizing information into a logical framework that reveals the relationships between main points and supporting details. Start with a main heading or topic, then use bullet points or numbered lists to record subpoints and supporting details. Indent each level to create a visual hierarchy, making it easy to see the connections between different pieces of information. The outlining method is particularly effective for capturing dense, complex information, such as lecture notes or textbook summaries. It helps you maintain focus, organize your thoughts, and create a clear, concise record of the key takeaways. The boxing method. Contain and conquer. Imagine your notes as a series of interconnected boxes, each containing a specific concept or topic. This is the essence of the boxing method, a visual note-taking technique that helps you segment information, organize your thoughts, and create a clear visual representation of the relationships between different ideas. As you encounter new concepts or topics, draw a box around them. Within each box, record key details, examples, and supporting information. Connect related boxes with lines or arrows to show the connections between different ideas. The boxing method is particularly useful for subjects that involve multiple interconnected themes or topics. It helps you visualize the overall structure of the information, identify key relationships, and create a personalized knowledge map. Digital note-taking. Embrace the power of technology in the digital age. Note-taking has evolved beyond pen and paper. Digital tools like Evernote, OneNote, and Google Keep offer a powerful suite of features that can enhance your note-taking experience and transform your notes into a dynamic knowledge repository. Organize your notes into notebooks, tag them with keywords, and attach multimedia files like images, audio recordings, and even videos. Use search functions to instantly find the information you need, and leverage cloud storage to access your notes from any device. Digital note-taking tools also offer features like handwriting recognition, voice-to-text, and collaborative editing, making it easier than ever to capture, organize, and share your notes with others. Interactive note-taking. Engage with the material. Note-taking shouldn't be a passive activity. Transform your notes into an interactive learning tool by actively engaging with the material, asking questions, and summarizing information in your own words. Instead of simply copying down verbatim what you hear or read, try paraphrasing the information, capturing the essence of the concepts in your own language. This forces you to process the information more deeply and strengthens your understanding. Jot down questions that arise as you learn. These questions can serve as prompts for further research, discussion, or reflection, deepening your engagement with the material. Beyond the basics, experiment with different note-taking styles to find what works best for you. Some people prefer visual methods like mind mapping, while others thrive on the structured clarity of outlining. The key is to find a system that resonates with your learning style and helps you achieve your learning goals. Consider the context of your note-taking. Are you taking notes for a lecture, a textbook reading, or a research project? Adapt your note-taking strategy to suit the specific situation and your learning objectives. By mastering these note-taking techniques, you'll transform your notes from mere scribbles into a powerful tool for learning, retention, and knowledge creation. You'll become a more organized, more engaged, and more effective learner, capable of capturing the essence of information and transforming it into a valuable asset on your self-education journey. Chapter 10. Tech-Fueled Learning. Harnessing the Power of the Digital Age. Imagine having the world's knowledge at your fingertips, a universe of information accessible with a few taps on a screen. This is the reality of the digital age, where technology has revolutionized the way we learn, opening up a world of opportunities for self-education that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. This chapter is your guide to navigating this exciting landscape, harnessing the power of technology to supercharge your learning journey. We'll explore how to leverage online platforms, educational apps, digital libraries, and other tech tools to create a personalized learning experience that's engaging, efficient, and tailored to your unique needs and goals. Online learning platforms, your virtual classroom. Step into the virtual classroom of the 21st century, where geographical boundaries dissolve and knowledge knows no limits. Online learning platforms like Coursera, ADX, Khan Academy, and Udemy offer a vast array of courses on virtually any subject imaginable, from computer science and business to art history and philosophy. These platforms provide access to high-quality education from renowned universities and experts around the globe. Learn at your own pace, engage with interactive exercises, and connect with a global community of learners. Whether you're seeking to acquire new skills, delve deeper into a passion, or simply expand your knowledge, online learning platforms offer a wealth of opportunities. For those seeking specialized knowledge, niche platforms like Udacity, LinkedIn Learning, and Codecademy provide in-depth training in specific fields, such as technology, business, and creative arts. These platforms often offer industry-recognized certifications, boosting your career prospects and validating your skills. Educational apps. Learning at your fingertips. Transform your smartphone or tablet into a powerful learning companion with a myriad of educational apps designed to enhance your learning experience. Language learning apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Memrise make mastering a new language fun and accessible, gamifying the process and providing personalized feedback. Memory training apps like Anki and Quizlet leverage spaced repetition algorithms to optimize your memorization, ensuring that you retain information for the long haul. Concept reinforcement apps offer interactive exercises, quizzes, and simulations to solidify your understanding and provide instant feedback. With educational apps, learning becomes portable and accessible, fitting seamlessly into your daily routine. Whether you're commuting, waiting in line, or simply relaxing at home, you can turn any moment into a learning opportunity. Digital libraries and ebooks, a universe of information. Step into the digital library of the future, where countless books, journals, and articles are available at your fingertips. Access public libraries like Libby and Hoopla to borrow ebooks and audiobooks for free, or delve into academic databases like JSTOR, Google Scholar, and PubMed for scholarly research and in-depth analysis. Ebooks offer a convenient and portable way to access a vast library of information. Customize your reading experience with adjustable font sizes, built-in dictionaries, and note-taking features. With ebooks, you can carry an entire library in your pocket. Podcasts and educational videos. Engage your senses, expand your learning horizons with the power of audio and video. Educational podcasts offer in-depth discussions, expert interviews, and captivating storytelling on a wide range of topics. Listen while you commute, exercise, or relax, turning your downtime into learning time. Platforms like YouTube and Vimeo host a treasure trove of educational videos, from lectures and tutorials to documentaries and TED Talks. Visual learners can benefit from demonstrations, animations, and engaging visuals that bring concepts to life. Virtual and augmented reality. Immerse yourself in learning. Step into the immersive world of virtual and augmented reality, where learning transcends the boundaries of the physical world. Virtual reality VR can transport you to ancient civilizations, simulate scientific experiments, or provide hands-on training in fields like medicine and engineering. Augmented reality AR overlays digital information onto the real world, enhancing your perception and providing interactive learning experiences. Imagine exploring the human anatomy by pointing your phone at a diagram, or learning about historical landmarks by viewing them through an AR app. Networking and social media. Connect and collaborate. Technology not only provides access to information, but also connects you with a global community of learners. Join online forums and communities like Reddit, Stack Exchange, and specialized groups to engage in discussions, ask questions, and share knowledge with like-minded individuals. Utilize social media platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook to follow thought leaders, join relevant groups, and participate in discussions. Stay updated on the latest developments in your field, connect with experts, and expand your network of learning resources. By harnessing the power of technology, you can create a personalized learning ecosystem that's tailored to your unique needs and goals. Embrace the digital age, explore the vast array of tech tools available, and transform your self-education journey into an engaging and efficient adventure. Chapter 11. The Motivation Engine, Fueling Your Learning Journey. Imagine embarking on a long-distance journey. You've packed your bags, charted your course, and filled your tank with fuel. But as you navigate the winding roads and encounter unexpected detours, you realize that fuel alone won't get you to your destination. You need a powerful engine, a driving force that keeps you moving forward even when the road gets rough. In the realm of self-education, that engine is motivation. It's the inner spark that ignites your passion for learning, the unwavering commitment that sustains you through challenges, and the driving force that propels you towards your goals. This chapter is your guide to building a powerful motivation engine, one that keeps your learning journey fueled and energized, even when faced with setbacks, distractions, or the inevitable dips in enthusiasm. We'll explore how to tap into your intrinsic motivation, cultivate discipline, and create a sustainable learning rhythm that propels you towards mastery. Uncover your why before embarking on any journey. It's essential to understand your destination. In the realm of self-education, your why is your compass, guiding you towards your learning goals and providing a sense of purpose that fuels your motivation. Take some time to reflect on your deeper reasons for pursuing self-education. What are you hoping to achieve? What knowledge or skills do you crave? How will this learning transform your life, your career, or your understanding of the world? Write down your why and keep it somewhere visible, like a reminder on your phone or a note on your desk. Revisit it regularly, especially when your motivation wanes or you encounter obstacles. Connecting with your deeper purpose can reignite your passion and remind you why you embarked on this journey in the first place. The power of routine motivation is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a habit that can be cultivated through consistent effort. Creating a regular learning routine is like building a strong foundation for your motivation engine, providing structure and stability to your learning journey. Set aside dedicated time each day for learning, even if it's just for 30 minutes. Treat this time as sacred, a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. Consistency is key. The more you show up for your learning, the more ingrained the habit becomes, and the less you'll have to rely on willpower alone. Flexibility is also important. Life is full of surprises, and your schedule may need to adapt to unexpected events. Don't let a missed day or a disrupted routine derail your progress. Simply get back on track as soon as possible, reaffirming your commitment to your learning journey. Rewards and milestones. Celebrate your success. Imagine climbing a mountain and pausing at various viewpoints to admire the scenery and celebrate your progress. Similarly, in self-education, it's essential to acknowledge your achievements and reward yourself for your efforts. Break down your larger learning goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. Each time you reach a milestone, take a moment to acknowledge your accomplishment and celebrate your progress. This reinforces positive learning behaviors and provides a sense of accomplishment that fuels your motivation. Rewards don't have to be extravagant. It could be something as simple as enjoying a favorite treat, taking a break to do something you enjoy, or sharing your progress with a friend or mentor. The key is to acknowledge your achievements and reinforce the positive emotions associated with learning. Build your learning tribe. Learning doesn't have to be a solitary pursuit. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can provide encouragement, accountability, and a sense of camaraderie that fuels your motivation. Find a study buddy or join a learning group. Sharing your learning journey with others can create a sense of shared purpose, provide opportunities for discussion and collaboration, and offer a valuable source of support when you encounter challenges. Engage with online communities related to your learning interests. Participate in forums, follow experts on social media, and contribute to discussions. Connecting with a wider learning community can expose you to new perspectives, provide valuable resources, and offer encouragement from fellow learners. Adapt and thrive. Just as a seasoned traveler adapts to changing terrain and weather conditions, a successful self-learner adapts to their evolving needs and preferences. Keeping your learning experience fresh and engaging is crucial for maintaining motivation over the long term. Experiment with different learning styles and methods. Don't limit yourself to one approach. Explore a variety of resources, such as books, articles, videos, podcasts, and interactive simulations. Vary your learning environment, alternating between quiet study sessions and collaborative group discussions. Reflect on your learning preferences. What types of activities do you find most engaging? What learning styles resonate with you? By understanding your preferences, you can tailor your learning experience to maximize your enjoyment and motivation. Embrace the challenge. Challenges are an inevitable part of any learning journey. They can be frustrating, discouraging, and even tempting to give up. But with the right mindset, challenges can also be powerful motivators, pushing you to grow, adapt, and emerge stronger. View challenges as opportunities for growth. Embrace the struggle, knowing that it's through overcoming obstacles that you truly learn and develop. Each challenge you conquer strengthens your resilience and builds your confidence. Learn from your mistakes. Don't let setbacks derail your progress. Instead, analyze what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and use those lessons to refine your approach. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path towards it. By understanding your why, cultivating a consistent learning routine, celebrating your achievements, building a supportive community, adapting your learning approach, and embracing challenges, you'll create a powerful motivation engine that fuels your self-education journey. With this engine driving you forward, you'll be well equipped to navigate the twists and turns of lifelong learning, achieving your goals and unlocking your full potential. Chapter 12. The Learning Lab, Evaluating and Refining Your Strategies. Imagine yourself as a scientist in a learning laboratory, conducting experiments, analyzing results, and constantly refining your approach to achieve optimal outcomes. This is the essence of evaluating and refining your self-education strategies, a dynamic process of self-reflection, feedback analysis, and adaptation that ensures your learning journey remains effective, engaging, and aligned with your evolving goals. This chapter is your guide to becoming a master experimenter in the learning lab of your own mind. We'll explore how to critically assess your progress, identify areas for improvement, and fine-tune your learning strategies to maximize your potential and achieve mastery. Self-assessment. Know thyself as a learner. The first step in refining your learning strategies is to develop a deep understanding of yourself as a learner. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What learning styles resonate with you? What motivates you and what challenges you? Conduct regular self-assessments to gain insights into your learning process. Reflect on your experiences, identify patterns, and acknowledge areas where you excel and areas where you struggle. This self-awareness is crucial for tailoring your learning strategies to your unique needs and preferences. Set clear criteria for evaluating your progress. What does success look like for each of your learning goals? Is it about mastering a specific skill, understanding a complex concept, or completing a challenging project? Define your metrics for success and use them to gauge your progress objectively. Periodically rate your understanding and proficiency in various subjects. This could involve self-testing, reviewing your notes, or simply reflecting on your grasp of the material. Identify areas where you need to focus your efforts or adjust your approach. Feedback, a window into your learning. While self-assessment is crucial, it's also essential to seek external feedback to gain a more comprehensive understanding of your learning progress. Feedback from others can provide valuable insights, highlight blind spots, and offer alternative perspectives that you might not have considered. Engage with peers, mentors, or instructors who can provide constructive criticism and offer suggestions for improvement. Participate in study groups, online forums, or peer review sessions to gain diverse perspectives on your learning approach. If possible, seek professional evaluations or assessments, especially for technical skills or specialized knowledge areas. This can help you ensure that your learning aligns with industry standards and best practices. Analyze your outcomes. Your learning outcomes are the ultimate measure of your progress and the effectiveness of your strategies. By analyzing your results, you can identify what's working, what's not, and where you need to make adjustments. Keep track of your performance over time. Record test scores, project results, or other quantifiable outcomes to monitor your progress and identify trends. This data can provide valuable insights into your learning patterns and help you fine-tune your strategies. If you've experimented with different learning approaches for similar topics, compare the outcomes to determine which methods were most effective. This allows you to identify the strategies that resonate best with your learning style and yield the greatest results. Technology as your learning ally. Technology can be a powerful ally in your quest to optimize your learning strategies. Educational software and apps can track your progress, provide detailed analytics on your learning habits, and offer personalized recommendations for improvement. Utilize apps that help you organize your learning materials, schedule your study time, and track your progress. Explore tools that provide feedback on your writing, pronunciation, or other skills you're developing. Embrace the data and insights that technology offers. Use this information to identify your strengths and weaknesses, track your progress over time, and fine-tune your learning strategies for optimal results. Incremental change, the path to progress. When implementing changes to your learning strategies, it's important to proceed incrementally. Don't try to overhaul your entire approach overnight. Instead, make small, gradual adjustments and observe their impact on your learning outcomes. Start by testing 1 or 2 new techniques or tools at a time. Monitor your progress closely and assess whether these changes are leading to improvements. If they are, gradually integrate them more fully into your learning routine. If not, don't be afraid to abandon them and try something else. Embrace flexibility. Your learning goals, interests, and priorities may evolve over time. Be flexible and adaptable, willing to adjust your strategies and even your goals as needed. Regularly reassess your learning plan to ensure it remains aligned with your current aspirations and the demands of your personal and professional life. Stay informed about industry trends, especially if your learning goals are related to your career. The world is constantly changing, and continuous learning is essential for staying relevant and competitive in the modern workplace. By embracing self-assessment, seeking feedback, analyzing your outcomes, leveraging technology, implementing incremental changes, and maintaining flexibility, you'll transform your learning journey into a dynamic and responsive process. You'll become a master experimenter in the learning lab of your own mind, constantly refining your approach to achieve optimal results and unlock your full potential. Chapter 13. The Resilience Factor, Bouncing Back from Setbacks. Imagine yourself navigating a winding path through a dense forest. The trail is not always clear, and you encounter unexpected obstacles, fallen trees, treacherous terrain, and sudden storms. But with each obstacle you overcome, you emerge stronger, more determined, and better equipped to face the challenges ahead. This is the essence of resilience and self-education, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, navigate adversity, and maintain your momentum even when the learning journey gets tough. It's about developing mental toughness, cultivating a growth mindset, and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. This chapter is your guide to building unshakable resilience, the inner strength that allows you to persevere through difficulties, learn from your mistakes, and emerge from setbacks wiser and more determined than ever. We'll explore how to cultivate a resilient mindset, develop grit, foster adaptability, and build a support system that empowers you to thrive on your self-education journey. Embrace the obstacle. Obstacles are an inevitable part of any learning journey. They might come in the form of a difficult concept, a lack of motivation, a time constraint, or even a personal setback. But instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, Try to see them as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you encounter presents a chance to learn something new, to develop your problem-solving skills, and to strengthen your resilience. Embrace the struggle, knowing that it's through overcoming adversity that you truly grow and develop. Cultivate a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities are not fixed but malleable, capable of expanding and evolving through effort and perseverance. This mindset allows you to view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to learn and improve. Perseverance, the long game. Self-education is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires sustained effort, dedication, and a willingness to persevere through the inevitable ups and downs of the learning process. Set realistic expectations. Understand that progress is not always linear. There will be days when you feel like you're making great strides, and there will be days when you feel stuck or discouraged. Don't let these fluctuations derail your journey. Focus on the long-term goal and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Break down daunting tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This not only makes the task seem less overwhelming, but also provides a sense of accomplishment as you complete each step. Celebrate your small victories along the way, acknowledging your progress and reinforcing your motivation. Develop grit. Grit is the combination of passion and perseverance, the unwavering commitment to a long-term goal that fuels your determination and sustains your effort over time. It's about digging deep, drawing on your inner resources, and refusing to give up, even when the going gets tough. Identify your passions, the subjects or skills that truly ignite your curiosity and drive your learning. Connect with your deeper why, the underlying reasons that motivate you to pursue self-education. This connection to your passions and purpose will fuel your grit and sustain your efforts through challenges. Set ambitious goals that stretch your abilities and inspire you to strive for excellence. Embrace the challenge, knowing that the journey towards mastery is often paved with obstacles and setbacks. View these challenges as opportunities to develop your grit and emerge stronger. Foster adaptability. In the ever-changing landscape of self-education, adaptability is essential. Be willing to adjust your learning methods, your strategies, and even your goals as needed. Embrace new technologies, explore different learning styles, and be open to changing course when necessary. Experiment with different learning approaches. If one method isn't working, try another. Explore a variety of resources, such as books, articles, videos, podcasts, and online courses. Discover what resonates with your learning style and helps you achieve your goals most effectively. Be prepared to adjust your goals as your interests, priorities, or circumstances change. Self-education is a lifelong journey, and your learning aspirations may evolve over time. Regularly reassess your goals to ensure they remain relevant and aligned with your current needs and aspirations. The power of connection. Building a strong support network can be a powerful source of resilience on your self-education journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, mentors, and supportive friends and family can provide encouragement, guidance, and a sense of community that helps you navigate challenges and stay motivated. Seek out mentors who can offer guidance, share their experiences, and provide valuable feedback. Connect with peers who are also pursuing self-education, creating a community of learners who can support and inspire each other. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Reach out to your support network for encouragement, advice, or simply a listening ear. Sharing your challenges and celebrating your successes with others can strengthen your resilience and reinforce your commitment to your learning journey. Learn from failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path towards it. Every setback, every mistake, every failed attempt offers valuable lessons that can help you grow, adapt, and improve your approach. Instead of viewing failure as a source of shame or discouragement, embrace it as an opportunity for learning. Analyze what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and use those insights to refine your strategies and avoid similar mistakes in the future. Self-care, the foundation of resilience. Resilience is not just about mental toughness. It's also about taking care of your physical and emotional well-being. Prioritizing self-care is essential for maintaining your energy, focus, and motivation, especially during challenging times. Make sure you're eating a balanced diet, exercising frequently, and getting adequate sleep. Your attitude, energy levels, and cognitive performance can all be greatly impacted by these simple self-care techniques. Develop stress management techniques that work for you. This might involve meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy and relaxation. By cultivating a resilient mindset, developing grit, fostering adaptability, building a strong support network, learning from failure, and prioritizing self-care, you'll create a solid foundation for navigating the challenges of self-education. With resilience as your guide, you'll be well equipped to overcome obstacles, bounce back from setbacks, and emerge from your learning journey stronger, wiser, and more empowered than ever. Chapter 14. Real-world impact. Applying self-education for success. Imagine a seed planted in fertile ground. It absorbs nutrients, sprouts roots, and grows into a strong, vibrant plant. But the true measure of its success lies not just in its growth, but in the fruit it bears. Similarly, the true value of self-education lies not just in the knowledge you acquire, but in how you apply that knowledge to make a tangible impact on your life and the world around you. This chapter is your guide to harvesting the fruits of your self-education journey. We'll explore how to translate your learning into action, bridge the gap between theory and practice, and apply your newfound knowledge and skills to achieve your goals, enhance your career, solve problems creatively, and contribute to your community and society. Bridge the gap from knowledge to action. Knowledge is a powerful tool, but it remains dormant until it's put into action. Think of it like learning to ride a bicycle. You can read all the books and watch all the videos, but until you actually hop on the bike and start pedaling, you won't truly master the skill. The same principle applies to self-education. To truly reap the rewards of your learning, you need to actively apply it in real-world scenarios. Identify opportunities in your daily life, your work, your hobbies, and your community where you can put your newfound knowledge and skills to the test. Start small. Don't feel pressured to tackle grand challenges right away. Begin by applying your learning in manageable ways, gradually building your confidence and competence. Each successful application reinforces your understanding and motivates you to take on more complex challenges. Career advancement. Invest in yourself. Self-education is a powerful engine for career advancement. By continuously expanding your knowledge and skills, you become a more valuable asset to your employer, increase your earning potential, and open up new opportunities for growth and development. Keep your resume and online profiles updated, showcasing your latest learning achievements and certifications. Network actively with colleagues, mentors, and industry professionals, sharing your knowledge and demonstrating your expertise. Seek out projects and initiatives that allow you to apply your learning in a professional context. Volunteer for new responsibilities, propose innovative solutions, and demonstrate your ability to translate theory into practice. Problem-solving prowess. Think outside the box. Self-education equips you with a diverse toolkit of knowledge and skills, enhancing your ability to approach problems creatively and devise innovative solutions. It's about thinking outside the box, drawing on your diverse knowledge base, and applying critical thinking skills to tackle challenges with confidence and ingenuity. Don't shy away from complex problems. Embrace them as opportunities to test your knowledge, flex your mental muscles, and demonstrate your problem-solving prowess. Analyze the problem from different angles, consider various solutions, and draw on your diverse knowledge base to devise effective strategies. Make a difference, contribute to your community. Self-education is not just about personal gain, it's also about empowering you to make a positive impact on your community and society. By sharing your knowledge, skills, and experiences, you can contribute to the greater good and inspire others to embark on their own learning journeys. Engage in community education initiatives. Teach a class, offer workshops, or mentor young people. Share your expertise with those who can benefit from it, creating a ripple effect of knowledge and empowerment. Participate in public discussions and debates. Use your knowledge to contribute thoughtfully to conversations about important issues, offering informed perspectives and contributing to positive change. Lifelong learning. The journey never ends. The beauty of self-education is that it's a lifelong journey, a continuous process of growth, discovery, and adaptation. Embrace the mindset of a lifelong learner, always seeking new knowledge, exploring new horizons, and refining your skills. Stay curious. Cultivate a thirst for knowledge that extends beyond your immediate interests or career goals. Explore new subjects, engage with different perspectives, and challenge your assumptions. Embrace change. The world is in a constant state of flux, and the knowledge and skills that are relevant today may be outdated tomorrow. Be adaptable, willing to learn new things, and embrace the challenges of a rapidly evolving world. Measure your impact. Track your success. To truly understand the effectiveness of your self-education journey, it's important to measure your impact, to assess how your learning is translated into tangible outcomes and positive change. Set measurable goals for how you intend to apply your learning. Whether it's achieving a specific career milestone, completing a personal project, or making a contribution to your community, define your objectives and track your progress towards them. Regularly assess the outcomes of your applied knowledge. Reflect on your experiences, gather feedback from others, and analyze the results of your efforts. This assessment will help you identify areas where you're making a significant impact and areas where you need to refine your approach. By actively applying your knowledge, investing in your career, enhancing your problem-solving skills, contributing to your community, embracing lifelong learning, and measuring your impact, you'll transform self-education from a personal pursuit into a powerful force for positive change. You'll not only achieve your own goals, but also inspire others to embark on their own learning journeys, creating a ripple effect of knowledge, growth, and empowerment. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have an amazing day. I would be really grateful if you could share and comment. Until we cross paths again.